You know who I'm telling Soulja Boy beat me up?
Who?
The police.
I'm
getting that bag.
He said, yeah, Soulja Boy just beat my
Stupid ass nigga. I'm like, that nigga beat the shit out of me. Nigga got crazy hands. I need
money.
I need $10 million.
I need money.
The way that my mind can't work no more.
I know, I'm lame. I can't walk anymore.
I can't even go. I can't work no job. I'm scared.
I can't do anything.
I'm scared. I can't work
I was
no
pregnant.
job.
He made me have a miscarriage. Yeah. I need to be compensated for all of that. Right. Exactly. I can't even have no more kids.
Exactly.
I was trying for years to have that one.
Soulja Boy got the gas prices high. Soulja Boy put the gas prices up.
Yo.
Everything. He doing everything. All right, now. Okay, guys.
Are we on?
We're about to do this right now, yeah.
Okay.
It's really any time to edit out the beginning, so we can just edit all that out.
All right.
But, hey, it's cool conversations. With Adante, it's cool. I have a special guest here today. Yes, I'm encouraging all pointing to the camera and getting in the camera. Y'all need to fucking
Don't let me get on my Kanye shit.
Y'all need to fucking know.
I'm off the goose right now. What are you saying? I'm off the goose right now. I'm off the chin right now.
Nobody. I'm off the goose right now.
I'm off the gym right now. I'm about to be on my Kanye shit for real.
Exactly. We need that energy, but we have a special.
That's a bet.
We have a special guest here today. Can you please introduce yourself to the people?
My name is Chrissy, aka Lil Blackheart, aka Raven. If you see me in the strip club, y'all already know what the fuck going on. Cool conversations, but Adante is cool.
Thank you.
Period.
Oh my gosh, wow. I feel like I got introduced again. But, so, how did you start with just getting into the underground scene and everything? Because you've been doing it for a grip. You're definitely a vet, you know. You definitely did a lot of cool shit. But, like, where did it, like, start?
Okay, so, it all started from my blog. So, I have a website, and a long time ago, dang, 2017 is not a long time ago, but it feels like a long time ago. In 2017, I made my own freshman class, and I made it because I felt like the same artists in the area were just getting all the recognition.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to highlight the artists I wanted to highlight.
Yeah.
And then from there, oh shit. Ooh, should I stump on it? Nah, I'm gonna let it go. But please don't come on me. From there, I did my first video interview with Marv P. Shout out to Marv. And then the first music event that I covered was Fuse Fest by Teens with a Purpose. So that's kind of how I got into just like doing interviews and stuff like that. Then I decided to start doing shows because I had started going to Traptastic back when I was like 19. And then I said, this is cool, but I kind of want to put my own spin on the whole event shit. So, so then I threw my first show in December 2017. That was the Naughty List. And,
oh, word.
Yeah, that was
your first show? That's fire.
Actually, no, it wasn't. That was my second one. Yeah. My first one, I threw it with my sister, and it was like an art type thing. So yeah, her and my friend Ranger, we did that together. And then my second show was the Naughty List, and that's the one that really like kind of took off. Yeah. And went crazy. So yeah, that's how I got into it.
Word, that's tight. So like,
how did you get into making videos?
I like questions. How did I get into making videos? Skating, I guess. Skating, yeah. Like I don't know. I wasn't really like super just like, oh yeah, let's get creative. But I like to skate a lot, and I tried to fucking make like a skate brand, and then I like also like sprained my ankle.
Damn.
So I was like, yeah, let me make videos. And then, I don't know, I guess some of my friends who skated like rapped, and I was like, you know what? It's basically the same thing. All I need in the skate video is some skating.
Right.
All I need in the rap video is some rap.
Yeah.
And then I just go from there and do whatever I want. And then somebody gave me like $100 to make like a music video one time, and I was like, Really?
Oh wow, yeah, nah, I understand that feeling. Yep.
You know, it's kind of weird working with artists as far as trying to like create their artistry though. So it's like, I kind of like it like this more. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about dealing with artists, working with artists when it comes to your like blogs and videos and like, shows?
It's mixed emotions. Don't get me wrong, I love the fact that the artists want to be a part of what I have going on and they want to, you know what I'm saying, like they want to work with me and stuff. But sometimes it's just the manner in which they kind of, I guess, ask or go about doing it that I don't like. Artists are really entitled.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and I'm kind of a bitch. So it's like, if I feel like you're being entitled, then I'm just like, yo, like, what the fuck are you talking about right now? But, nah, most of them are really gracious. I mean, thanks, flies. But most of them are really gracious, and I am thankful, like I said, that so many people want to be a part of what I have going on. So that's always cool. And then, like, when an artist tells me that another artist kind of referred them to me, that makes me feel good, too, because I know I'm doing something right. So...
Do you have any like artists or people in general that you love to go to when you do shows and stuff like that?
As far as like my favorites to book, or just like
favorites to book and favorites to just work with in general.
Favorites to work with in general. Javian is a good artist to work with because he listens, and like I said, he's not entitled. I'm not even trying to be funny. But a lot of the younger artists that I work with, like Javian, Cooley, even Kyrie, like, I don't mind working with them because they listen. You know what I'm saying? Like, most of them aren't to the point where they feel like they could be super entitled and stuff like that. And they're just, like, eager and ready to work. They're passionate about what they're doing. They just need guidance. So I love working with artists like that. Like, when Locke was out here, I loved working with Locke. So artists like that. Young is another one I love to work with. Even Danny, like R.I.P. Danny, but Danny 456, I like working with him. I just like artists that are teachable and that aren't entitled and know everything.
I mean, just to be a rapper in the first place, you kind of got to be like, look at my shit.
I mean,
my shit is so cool, you know? So that does lead to a lot of different personalities and egos and stuff like that, for sure. I definitely understand.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Oh, Naro, I loved working with Naro when he was performing. I don't know why he's not performing anymore, but...
You got any shows coming up anytime soon?
Not that I'm ready to announce. I am working on something for the end of the summer. It's gonna be a collaboration with my friend Evan Hanna. He's also an artist, but we are working on something for the end of the summer. I don't want to announce it just yet because he didn't tell me to speak on it, but we're working on something.
What's been your favorite show that you've done, or like you're like, yeah, this is fucking lit?
This strip club show was a fun show.
Yo, kudos to that shit, because that's like some shit that I never thought I would see out here. For real. That's like, I was like, whoa, where?
Yeah, that strip club show was pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
That was fun.
That was fun. That was fun as a bitch.
And, oh no, Charlie's. I gotta go back to Charlie's. So there was a couple shows that we had in Charlie's that was really good for me. So we had one called the Re-Up 2, because we had a Re-Up 1 and we had Re-Up 2. And Cocaine Molly was on it. Cool Gang was on it. I think Cooley was on it. It was just basically everybody that makes like trap music that I think is cool. Not like the ones that we all know of, but just like, So that was like the theme for that show. That was a fun ass show, and it was the first one that I like sold out completely. The venue was at capacity. So that was a cool moment for us. The Naughty List is always fun, the Christmas show. So those are some of my favorites.
No, that's fine.
What's your favorite one that you've been to?
My favorite one that I've been to?
Yeah.
Just like one of your shows, or just in general, goddamn.
Or any
nah,
shows
the
out
Charlie's
here.
Days was fucking lit as a bitch.
Which one?
The Charlie's Days was
Oh, yeah,
lit as a bitch. I ain't
Charlie's
gonna
was
cap. That's
fun.
kind of like has a special place in my heart.
Yes.
Because that's like where when I was starting to do stuff, when I started like recognizing like, oh, there's stuff going on around here. That's so cool. I can be a part of it. Wow, you know. So that was pretty nice. Like I said, the strip club joint was like.
That was so fun. I'm so mad we couldn't record more in there. But that was a fun ass show. That was fun as fuck. Like, everybody had fun in there. The dancers, the DJ, like, everybody had fun.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah,
we should do that again.
Yeah. We did do the High Tide, goddamn, Blackheart, goddamn.
And Halloween shit.
Halloween. RX, that shit was pretty cool.
That was fun.
I don't know, it's weird to explain, but I definitely, I don't know, I always feel like super in the background of the shows, and I just love seeing you and Scholar, goddamn, going to work. It's fucking crazy. Like, I'll be like, yeah.
Child Scholar is something else. Like the way his mind works is just something else to me.
Yeah, but you put hella shit together. Like, you put the fucking maze together.
Yeah, that was
shit.
funny.
Like, that shit was crazy. Like, where do you get like inspiration to do sort of shit like that? Like, to think outside the box and make a haunted house for the shit and a fucking do a strip club show. Like, what's the
honestly, like, traveling is where I kind of get ideas as far as creativity. Traveling and music is what kind of inspires what I got going on. So going out of town and seeing like, oh, there's different ways to do shit, you know? Like, we don't have to just all sit in a venue and drink and, I mean, of course you want liquor there, but I just feel like when you get to the point where liquor is the sole, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just boring. Like, okay, we got liquor, we got music. That's the base. That's the base for any event. Yeah. You should have liquor, you should have music. Yeah. But it's like, is that all we're gathering around? Like, no, let's throw vendors in there. Let's throw activities in there. Let's throw whatever. Like, let's throw strippers in there. Like, let's play with different elements and see what we can get out of all this. You know what I mean? What
are you feeling like right now is like the best venue, the go-to venue almost? Because, you know, with putting shows together and stuff like that, it's, venues come and go.
Right.
Fucking certain things are hot sometimes and not other times. So what's the ones you're looking at right now?
Well, venues that I like going to, of course, well, I work at Slow Dive now. Yeah. So, of course, it's not as magical of a place as it was when I was just a customer, but it's still a really good place, you know what I mean? So I like going to Slow Dive, even when I'm not working there. Like, I like being there, it's cool. Utopia Finney, I work with them a lot. I feel like that's a good venue. I like their outdoor space, too. And I would really just say Slow Dive and Utopia Finney, honestly,
What's some of the things that you went through trying to get get shows and venues? I feel like it's important for people to hear this. Yeah. For sure. Like, you don't have to say anybody specific or anything, you know.
Yeah.
What's some
a lot of trial and error. I feel like out here, when people who are not necessarily older than you, but just like kind of more established in the game than you, see that you're picking up speed, they're not so quick to want to help because they feel like somebody's coming to take their spot. Yeah. Which I personally feel like, what Nikki say, if you ain't shitting, get off the pot. Nobody can take your spot if you're continuing to do what you do. You know what I mean? If you're secure in your spot, nobody can take it. That's why I don't have a problem reaching back, helping other people, but that's why a lot of people have issues reaching back to help me. So, I mean, that's just hating shit though. That was mainly like one of the trials and tribulations. Like, I didn't know where to go. I had to figure everything out on my own. So I feel like that's kind of why it took me a little bit longer to get established, because I didn't have the help. I mean, and then of course, just like niggas doing nigga shit. I'm a female, so if you know niggas get mad, oh you ain't wanna fuck this, that, and the third, kind of backdoor you type shit, shit like that. Just really just jealousy and spiteful shit, which is why I make it a point to like all the people who tell me they want to do certain things. It's like, all right, I'll help you. Yeah. I don't really care. People know what I'm capable of. People know what Black Hearts Club is capable of. Yeah. So I'm not ever gonna feel like anyone's trying to replace me. We're all trying to do the same thing, so we could just help one another. Yeah, yeah. So that's just how I feel. Now, am I a person that just sit around giving out handouts? No.
Of course.
But I'm not just gonna, if I see you're genuine about what you're doing and this is what you really want to do, and you ask me for help, like, I'm gonna do what I can. But like I said, like nobody held my hand through the shit. I'm not gonna walk you through it, but I will give you the resources to do what you need to do. You have to have the common sense to utilize it. You know what I mean? So kind of like you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink type thing. Yeah. So, but yeah, that was the main issue that I was kind of bumping up against. And then just finding like my real friends, because it's easy to make friends, I guess, when you are creative. Everybody wants to know you and associate themselves with you. And that was new to me. Because when I was growing up, like, I was awkward. Like, I was kind of, you know what I mean? Like, I was outside, but not in that sense. Like, I didn't know nothing about the creative scene. Yeah. I know nothing about rappers. Yeah. I knew my friends that rap, but I didn't know Young Crazy. I didn't know I didn't know Yon. I didn't know none of these people. I know all of them now. So it's like, I guess coming into it, I wouldn't say it's starstruck, but I guess you're a little starstruck. Like all these people are around and shit like that. Shit seemed cool. Everybody seemed like they want to be a friend, but that's not the case. Yeah. And I had to learn that, like, especially these niggas. I really had to learn that lesson.
Yeah, I'm sure that is.
I really had to learn that lesson, but I learned it. Yeah. So, but that's another reason why I'm, especially, like I said, I will help anyone, but I'm really more lenient toward females because I know how the game is for females. Yeah. So.
You know, people definitely need that. Like, I mean, any specific groups and whatnot, like, women need a woman who be like, hey, it's not creepy over here, I promise.
Like a safe space.
Like, so that's definitely valuable.
Yeah. And I just, like I said, like that's why I always do like the all-girl shows and stuff, because I really want women in the scene to understand, like, it's people out here who really will support you that don't want to fuck you or don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, 100%. Shit is weird out here as far as being a female and a creative. Yeah. So I do what I can to make sure that anything that I do is like a safe space for everybody, but especially females, you know what I mean? Yeah. And I try to help as much as I can, because
yeah, no, definitely. I watch that shit, do that shit. Oh, they're back then.
Okay.
Well, yes, as I was saying, a lot of y'all niggas going to hell.
They sure live.
And that's okay for y'all, you know. But so we're some places outside of Virginia they did shows. I remember going to your show in DC. That was pretty far.
Yeah, that was the only one that I've done out of the state so far.
Really?
Like I said, trial and error and learning, and that was a learning experience.
Yeah. So how so? How? Because that shit from, you know, I didn't have nothing to do with it, so I just was there like.
As long as it looked good, I'm about to say as long as it looked good, we accomplished our goal. Yeah, and I feel like that show, because, you know, I help. There's particular artists, I don't like to use the term manager, but there's particular artists that I take under my wing to kind of help. Yeah. And Cooley is one of those artists. So what I was really trying to do for him at that point is just get him on out of his hood and onto different stages. And that's what we accomplished with that. Well, that's what I accomplished with that. You know what I mean? We had a good event. You know, R.I.P. Gunu, that was fun. It was a fun ass show. That shit is crazy. Crazy. They had a nigga standing up at his funeral, y'all. That shit, nigga can't even rest in peace.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah. R.I.P. my nigga Gunu, he was great. But like I will say, I will give this word of advice. You cannot work with just anybody because, and then people who are a little too eager to work with you, you need to watch them extra close because there's a reason.
Yeah.
You might just be their lifeline, like type of shit. Like niggas might be on their way out the game and they're like, oh, well, maybe I can work with them and they can save me.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that was
so
trials and errors.
Trial and error.
It was still fire.
It was fun.
Very, very, very memorable.
Yes.
Awesome ass fucking lineup.
I mean, it was fun. Like on the outside, everything was perfect, and that's all I'm concerned about because that means y'all did not see me sweat, and I'm glad about that. But trust and believe, not only was I sweating, I was about to fucking start swinging. Like it was crazy shit going on. But you know, God is good.
Hey.
We made it back to Virginia.
Yeah, that was a pretty crazy night for me as well, just on some completely other stuff. So, you know, that also I'm just listening to
right.
Off the Jack Daniels and super expensive DC weed.
See, and I didn't even get to get fucked up because I was so fucked up about that. Like, I don't like when shit don't go my way. I don't. I don't, especially when it comes to my events, bruh.
Yeah.
That shit, I don't like it. And I like for things to be done a certain way. And if you tell me that things are going to be done that way, and then when I get there, things aren't done that way, it's just like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Crazy shit. But we'll do another show in DC, strictly Black Hearts Club, so it won't be no fuck shit. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's amazing. Well, I appreciate you for pulling up, adding value to the show, because that's what we're doing here. Okay?
Yes, sir.
We're adding value. All right? So you make sure you, like, wash your ass or something, like, comment, subscribe, whatever the fuck. I don't know. You're here. Participate. Where can the people follow you?
I'm on Instagram and Twitter at Raven Kills You, and you can follow Black Hearts Club on Instagram and Twitter at Black Hearts Club, no A in Black.
Exactly. All right. So do some jumper jacks, pray a little bit. Spaghetti's always pretty cheap.
I don't know nothing about no damn spaghetti. I can't cook. I can make a drink though.
Not even the spaghetti. Spaghetti just noodles and just...
In the oven?
Nah, not in the pot. You just put it in the pot with the... It's okay. It's all right. You know, hey.
Do you know how to make a green tea shot?
No, I heard about the green tea shot. Is it bussin'? Is bussin'? I think I might have had it in slow down. I be in slow down.
I was about to say I make it with slow down.
I be in slow down like, yeah, I think it.
But slow down is the perfect venue to get fucked up in, like the lights and.
Yeah, it's great.
It's just the perfect place to get drunk, but not too drunk, because I don't want to have to tell Charles to kick you out.
Yeah.
But yeah, drunk enough.
All right, y'all.
All right, y'all.
Love you.
Peace.
Bye.